R&B on a Sunday morning to highlight just how well-placed Aussie tennis is at the moment. You can see there for back-to-back years, Todd Woodbridge, 6 Australian men in the top 100, sort of got 9 across both men and women at the moment. But ahead of the inaugural ATP Cup, which you'll be able to see right here on 9 from January 3, how does this batch rank to one's past?
Well, I mean, right now, every one of those players there, including Nick Kyrgios, has improved their ranking from 12 months ago. Kyrgios we would have liked to have seen obviously go a lot higher, but what about Alex de Minaur? He's gone from 31 to 18.
Yeah, he's the guy.
He's phenomenal. Alexei Popyrin, who's just gone into the top 197. He won a round at all of the Grand Slams, the only teenager to have done that. So that's phenomenal stuff. How's it go in terms of years gone by? Well, what we need them to do, we need de Minaur or Kyrgios to step up and win a major. And then you've got them aligned to the group that I was lucky enough to come through with, like your Rafters, your Hewitts, your Philippoussis, throw the Woodies into the...
I think so.
throw the Woodies, can I speak of it in third, you know, into a team like that, and you've got teams that can win at Davis Cup, you've got teams that can win at the ATP Cup coming up in January,
Todd,
so a terrific year.
Todd, did somebody do something very wise 5 or 10 years ago to bring on this next generation? Was there some policy change that somehow has generated what we've always wanted, 6 in the top 100?
Yeah, look, it's about getting numbers. There's no policy. I think we just got a support network through Tennis Australia where you get the services behind them, you get them out there, you give them what they need, and services is a big one. By that I mean, you know, physiotherapy, coaching, support.
I thought you meant backhand services, forehands.
No, I needed a service. I mean, but you need that on the road, and that's been able to be delivered.
You also need children picking up rackets, right? So
yes,
there must have been some really smart work done.
Well, you go back and you look at our ANZ Tennis Hot Shots program, doing really well getting that involved in schools.
And the Todd Woodbridge Cup.
Yes, thanks, Liz. We set that up in the makeup room.
I'll just look at my notes that you gave me.
What's the Todd Woodbridge Cup?
Oh, Todd, tell us. What is the Todd Woodbridge Cup?
Tell us.
Well, so we've got a program in New South Wales. It's in primary schools. This year we had 220 schools come along and play. We had 6,000 kids pick up a racket because of that. 20 schools came to Sydney, played in the finals. This was just a week and a half ago, and we're doing that in each state. You've got the John Fitzgerald Cup in South Australia, and they're the things that are getting kids interested. But it's off the back of Ash Barty. Nick Kyrgios gets kids interested, whether they like it or not.
So, Todd, of that lot that we've just talked through, the men who are in the top 100, who's the most likely to win a Grand Slam out of that? Like, I worry about Kyrgios because he seems to be able to... he's beaten more in the top 10 than anyone, but he's not capable of doing
That's not going to
pressure.
happen next year, Liz, because physically he has to do a lot more work to be able to go 7 matches.
So he's just not got the physical fitness and strength?
You've got to win 7 matches, best of 5 sets. He keeps breaking down.
When you look at him as a professional, do you say your fitness or your strength is not up to the mark?
Well, it goes 2 ways. I think the physicality of the body goes to the mind, and they work together, and then you've got that chance of being able to stay there. He hasn't got that right now. The one that does is Alex de Minaur. He's got the physicality, he's got the mind, he's got to get some more weapons.
What is wrong with that bloke? I've never seen him throw a racket, have a tantrum, shout at people in his box. What is wrong with him?
How dare he be
Yeah,
an A-grade citizen?
I want to put you under pressure here. Sorry, James.
Go.
If Alex de Minaur is the one most likely, when?
I think 2 more years.
Okay.
2 more years.
We'll come back to you on that.
But he's got to get to a quarter, semi and final. You've got to work your way through, like Ash Barty did.
Okay, James.
Well, we're huge fans of the Todd Woodbridge Cup, the ATP Cup.
Yeah, that's a bit more important.
Just steps up a little. The Aussies in Group F, it's been labelled the Group of Death.
Yeah, so the ATP Cup, if you haven't followed, it starts January 3, played in Brisbane, Perth and Sydney. That's the qualifying. Then the quarter, semis and finals are back in Sydney. But this is the Group of Death. Have a look. It's got all of the contenders to win majors. When we talk about majors, you've got Zverev playing for Germany, Shapovalov, Aliassime playing for Canada, Tsitsipas playing for Greece. All of these matches are going to be highlighted.
Something like 36 of the top 40.
36
of the top 40 will be playing ATP Cup. That is the strongest field we've ever had in Australia to start a season.
We've battled to get the good men here, haven't we, before the Auss Open?
We have indeed, but much better than the Davis Cup. The Davis Cup was played last week. They didn't have those top-ranking players. They've got them here in Australia, and that's because of the player buy-in, player ranking points. The ATP Cup is that little bit above what the Davis Cup expectation is.
Just as a matter of interest, where is Bernard Tomic? You know, I mean, we just don't even talk about him for anything. I mean, no, but seriously, he's just disappeared.
Did you lose him somewhere?
Is he still playing
He's not
or
on my
not?
run sheet.
What's happened to him?
He's playing, but he's sort of more or less just going through
Is
the
he done?
motions.
Is he done?
I don't think we're going to see him contending on big
He
tournaments.
was such a player.
He was such a
wonderful
player,
player. But we talked about Mark Philippoussis. When Mark Philippoussis says you're wasting your opportunities, you've got to think things are grim if Mark Philippoussis is telling me that.
Yeah, well, Mark Philippoussis made 2 major finals and helped us to win 2 Davis Cups. Bernie didn't quite do that.
He hasn't.